Good morning, believers. Good morning, Israel. JD Nija, Word of Truth channel, Bible teaching with Jeff Deloach. Heavenly Father, bless my brothers and sisters who are here today. Give them peace and grace and wisdom and knowledge and ability to know you better. We love you, we honor you, we praise you, we bow before you. We thank you over and over again. We have an attitude of gratitude because you are our God and we are your children. Amen. You're welcome. How you feeling out there? How y'all doing? Me? A little rough. A little rough on the edges. So I talk a lot about my tribe and the Jew, being a Jew, and the Book of Esther. I just opened to it today. I didn't have time to download the videos from yesterday. I think I uploaded one, but I was out all day. I put up a video of the Pato Banton concert. A lot of fun. Pato's a universal love guy. I think I'm dying. I think I'm dying. I'm sick all the time. I'm low grade sick all the time. But anyway, and Esther talks about how when people try and come against Israel, King Ahasuerus, however you want to say it, Ahasuerus, he was the king of Persia. During, I think it was right after Nebuchadnezzar, he took over. The name Ahasuerus is the Hebrew form of the name Xerxes. So Xerxes ruled from 486 to 465 BC. God and Yahweh never appear. God never appears in the book. Anti-Semitism, this hatred for Jews, anti-Semitism. I feel it. I feel the hatred for my people. I feel it. I don't feel good. Anyhow, these Benjamites, Esther and Mordecai, my family line, Benjamin, my tribe, they conquered this wicked Agagite, Haman. And in this book, Book of Esther talks about how the Jews are going to, why and how the Jews are always going to win. I'm always going to win. Never been known to fail. And that's part of the reason why people hate me. And they hate my people, because you can't beat us. We're always going to be ahead of you, Gentiles, and you heathen. So the Feast of Purim comes from this book. Pur was the lot. It's like witchcraft that this Agagite, this heathen, anti-Semitic devil Agagite, Haman, he casted lots, and he lost. He thought he was going to be able to beat the Jews, but he didn't. It says, I'll just read a little bit, and then we'll finish Jeremiah. I don't think I'm going to download the videos from yesterday. That they were good. I don't know. I might. Anyhow. Because Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, the enemy of all the Jews, had devised against the Jews to destroy them, and had cast Pur, P-U-R, Pur, that's where you get the word Purim, P-U-R, Perm. He cast lots against the Jews. That is the lot to consume them and to destroy them. He tried witchcraft. He was trying witchcraft on us. Didn't work. But when Esther came before the king, he commanded by letters that this wicked device, which he devised against the Jews, should return upon his own head, and that he and his sons should be hanged in the gallows. So this is where that old saying in the Bible, that he who digs a pit will fall in it. So what I've seen in my life is people try to come against me. And they do. They come against me. They plot devices, and they carry out schemes, and they plot, and they do these things. And then in the end, it either catches up with them pretty quick, or I'm just going to have to wait, because it will catch up with them. I've seen it time and time again. You don't want to just fuck with me. You don't want to fuck with a Jew. A real one, a real Jew. You don't want to do it. God will punish you for that. And that's what he did to this Haman guy. But wherefore they call these days Purim, after the name of Pur, which means lots, casting lots, Purim. That means any witchcraft that you try against me or my people is going to turn back and fall on your fucking head. That's why I tell you, that's why I always say I'm dangerous. I'm dangerous. Dangerous. Anyhow, they call it Pur. Therefore, for all the words of this letter and of that which they had seen concerning this matter and which had come unto them. So this letter was written by Ahasuerus, Xerxes. To let everyone know in all the provinces, basically the whole world at that time, let the whole world know. The Jews are coming for you fuckers. And so everyone was afraid of us. Because a lot of those people didn't like us. And everyone knew it. And so when this Persian wrote this letter, everyone freaked out and said, oh, fuck. And we actually went through provinces and took power. The Jews took power under the power of Persia, Iran. Whatever that means. I mean, are they the same people? Probably. They're one of the oldest. They're one of the oldest surviving civilizations in the world. They've never left that land. I mean, they have, but they've never been driven off their land, ever, ever, ever. And that's why the United States is making a big mistake. Did I even turn this fucking thing on? Of course I didn't. I'm telling you, man, I'm not with it. Anyhow, verse 27, this is at the end of chapter 9. It only has 10 chapters. The Jews ordained and took upon them and upon their seed and upon all such as join themselves unto them, so as it should not fail. Never been known to fail. This book of Esther is the promise to my people. These are Benjamites. Remember, Esther and Mordecai were of my tribe, Benjamin. So, this is just more biblical proof text to what I'm saying is true. I can prove everything I say. And what's it say? All the people that were joined onto them. I hope you like jamming. I want to Benjamin. Bob Marley knew this. A lot of people know that you're supposed to convert to Judah, Judaism. This book is a Jewish book. Salvation is of the Jews. That they, so as it should not fail, that they would keep these 2 days according to their writing and according to their appointed time every year. and that these days should be remembered and kept throughout every generation, every family, every province, every city, and that these days of Purim should not fail from among the Jews. There's no weapon against me that will prosper. You can do it. You can do it, but in the end, it's not gonna. You can invest in fucking with the Jew. You can invest in fucking with me, but in the end, it's not gonna prosper. You're gonna lose. It should not fail from among the Jews, nor the memorial of them perish from their seed. This is a song that we sing forever. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for knuckleheads, 'cause we are the champions of the world. And Esther the queen, the daughter of Abihail, and Mordecai the Jew wrote with all authority to confirm the second letter of Purim, and he sent the letters unto the Jews, all the Jews, to the 127 provinces in the kingdom of Xerxes, with words of peace and truth. Word. Peace and truth. Truth. To confirm these days of Purim in their times appointed, according to Mordecai the Jew and Esther the queen, that had enjoined them. Enjoined. Anyone that believes in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and is enjoined to the Jews, is a winner. And if you're some knucklehead Christian that thinks you're going to subvert the Jew from the kingdom, from the throne of God, you're out of your fucking skull. And as they had decreed for themselves and for their seed the matters of the fastings and their cry, and the decree of Esther confirmed these matters of Purim, and it was written in this book. The Bible. And the king Xerxes laid a tribute upon the land and upon the isles of the sea, and all the acts of his power and his might, and the declaration of the greatness of Mordecai, whereunto the king advanced him, are they not written in the book of the chronicles of the kings of Media and Persia? For Mordecai the Jew was next unto King Xerxes, and great among the Jews, and accepted of the multitude of his brethren, seeking the wealth of his people, and speaking peace to all his seed. What's it say about the Jew? He rules over all the people, the Benjamite. And accepted of the multitude of his brethren, seeking the wealth of his people. Accepted of the great among the Jews, and accepted of the multitude of his brethren. Accepted. I hope you like jamming. Do you like me? I'm not gonna do anything great here. That would be too easy. Maybe I'm not done yet. I'm just thinking, Lord put me here as a little hidden little gem to speak the truth and to draw people to him that understand. Do you understand? Are you drawn to me? seeking the wealth of his people and speaking peace to all his seed. So, do you want me to go to the beginning and show you where it says Mordecai was a Benjamite? Now in Shushan, this is chapter 2, verse 5. Now in Shushan, the palace, there was a certain Jew whose name was Mordecai, the son of Jair, the son of Shimei, the son of Kish, a Benjamite. Who had been carried away from Jerusalem with captivity, which had been carried away with Jeconiah, king of Judah, from Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon. Like I said. Xerxes was after Nebuchadnezzar. And he brought up Hadassah, that is Esther, which means myrtle. It's a tree, a myrtle bush. Has a pretty white flower, the myrtle. In prophetic symbolism, the myrtle would replace the briars and thorns of the desert, so depicting the Lord's forgiveness and acceptance of his people. Myrtle branches are still carried in procession at the Feast of Tabernacles and signify peace and thanksgiving. What do? We thank the Lord every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because we have an attitude of gratitude because we're never been known to fail. You guys, I don't see why no one's here. What did I do to you? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve being ignored? Anyhow, so on and so forth. Esther in the Persian is a Persian word for star. It picks up the sound of the Hebrew and suggests the star-like flowers of the myrtle. So when I showed you the pomegranate, if you're paying attention, there's no one here. So how can you teach no one? I know so much about this book and no one even fucking cares. It's fascinating. So when I showed you the pomegranate a couple videos ago, that crown at the top, that star, it has a star on it. It has a crown. It has a star on it. That's what this is talking about. We're the kings of the universe, of the fucking cosmos. We're the divine beings. So Esther was his uncle's daughter. Esther was Mordecai's uncle's daughter. So if Mordecai's a Benjamite, his uncle was a Benjamite, which makes his uncle's daughter, Esther, a Benjamite. They're family. Just like we should be family, but most people don't understand. Oh well. I'm out.